That was weird. I had light, now I don't have light. Hold on. There we go. Morning, fellow chili zombies. It's upper 20s to nearly lower 30s this morning. It's about 6:45, I think, in the morning. Yeah, the bugs are going to be swarming around all this place, so let me just put this down over here and let them swarm. Nice bugs. Oh, how are we doing this morning? Well, I was hoping maybe I'd get a visitation from my brother, but I didn't get it. I was hoping maybe we'd be able to talk. I guess maybe God isn't ready for him to do any deep-seated conversations with me. But it would have been nice to see my brother in a dream so I can tell him how much I miss the son of a bitch. But I know he knows that I miss him. And it probably just tickles his pink or something. But I have to tell him about it because I do miss my brother. If he hadn't seen me crying my eyeballs out all this time, then I don't know what the hell he's missing. I came across an article on Facebook, and one of the grieving pages that I usually associate myself with. Somebody actually made a notation concerning about how people are still jumping on other people about heavenly birthdays. And I needed to respond to that one because heavenly birthdays to me are very important. Smokers. It's still hot. Heavenly birthdays I hadn't celebrated because normally they're upsetting. But for me personally, it's upsetting. Because sometimes I feel like, why am I celebrating their heavenly birthday? Is it the heavenly birthday of the anniversary of their death? Or would it be considered a mortal birthday I'd be celebrating at this point? If I actually chose to. But the anniversary of my brother's death, I did drink a Coke. I drank a Coke. And I hadn't had one in a long time. Not for years. It was hard for me to drink a Coke because of what it meant. I see Coca-Cola all over the place. You know, Coca-Cola bottles and cans and stuff. I used to drink Sprite like crazy. And Sprite's from the Coca-Cola company. It's supposed to be similar to the 7-Up with the lemon and lime flavoring. Well, if I wanted lemon and lime flavoring, I'm drinking Gatorade lemon and lime. That's close enough to a Sprite I'll get without being carbonated. But when it comes down for a Coke, that's a different story altogether. Because for me, a Coke is my brother. And it's hard emotionally to think and drink. Because to me, Coke was always his drink. Coke always will be my brother's drink. Doesn't matter if it's in this plane of existence or in the next. If David could find a Coke up in heaven, or a place that actually serves Coke, he's going to have his fill for it. I know it probably would be alcohol as well, but since he's a recovering alcoholic, and he still loves his Coca-Cola, maybe they would have a Coca-Cola fountain there for him. An unlimited supply. Well, material things down here don't matter. Well, actually, they do matter as much down here because we're in the material world, and up there is the immaterial, as we consider the spirits. But Don't really know. You know, maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's just pure energy, and that's all we live is pure energy. Wow. There was a song about that in the '80s. Larry Nimoy, whose voice was in it. It was called Pure Energy. I loved that music. It was just rock and roll. It was typical '80s. It's a good dance tune too. I'm not quite sure if David actually danced to that or not. All I know is when my brother was visiting a friend of his, there was a lot of things shared between him and her. I guess it still hurts a little bit these days that having a one-sided conversation with the immaterial world just drives me crazy. I was hoping maybe for a bit of feedback in the dream world. Or at least someone to talk to about it. David told my friend that I'd be moving heaven and earth for her. I talked about this one on a different video, I think. Her name was DJ. And she's a good friend. At least somebody I needed to talk to. I needed the opportunity and it was presented. I could talk to her about some of the stuff I can deal with regarding my brother. Paul Gifford is a different story altogether, and so is Debbie Gifford. I mean, they get locked up with their damn feelings and grief on this one. So trying to talk to them concerning about what's going on inside of me would be a lot different, but DJ, I could deal with. There are some people out there that you can actually talk to. You know about. About heavenly birthdays, I'm not much into celebrating with a cake or anything else like that, saying, happy birthday in heaven. Even the mortal would be hard as hell to celebrate because it brings the memories and it brings the feelings and it brings that much pain and grief. I think I'm still too new in it because it's still kicking my ass. But hell, I've been at pain and grief for all my life, so how can it still continue to kick my ass? Because it broke me when my brother died. I was already breaking when Ma died. I was completely shattered when he had passed away. My big brother. I'll let them say what they want to say about it. If they want to make a complaint about it, they want to make a joke about it, that's up to them. Let them. Let them say what they want to say. Let them complain about what they want to complain about. Let them indicate to me that they have an understanding how grief and pain works. Because, I know, the damn light's getting in the ice. Sorry. But about almost 2 years ago, just about, an obnoxious neighbor that used to help me and my brother out is now turned into an enemy. He's a mental case. What do you expect from this guy anyway? He was a former gang member, lived out in South Central, and somehow in the process, he ended up in prison. Part of his brain was shut out. So he's disabled. Part of his left side isn't working. He drags himself. So he doesn't function very well, but he's functioning. And he's working. Good for him. I know, you probably look at me and say, well, I'm physically fit. I'm healthy. My feet are killing me, and my back is killing me, and my joints are killing me, yes. And I'd be physically fit to try to work again at a slower pace because I am disabled. I've also been backstabbed too many damn times by people. So I don't trust anybody anymore. Me and work are just finished. I'll pursue the academia. Maybe somehow use it for some good, I hope. Or just not. I don't know. We'll just see. But it's something I wanted to do anyway when I was a kid. Tried to pursue it, tried to do it, screwed it up. I know Ma said some things about it, wanted me to go to college. She did, and it disappointed her when I didn't. Didn't make it. After 2 years or 2.5 years later, my brain gets fuzzy. But I didn't, not that fuzzy enough where Ma was threatening to evict me. Either work full time or get out. I busted my ass ever since. And I learned the value of work. Learned the value of other things. So. I've also learned that people will say a lot of hurtful things. I'll try to be hurtful because they want to have the better. And I have to look at them and just sigh. They say, I won. I said, no, you're just a fool and an idiot. And just ignore them. Because eventually karma's got a way of biting them in the ass. And it may come a time where they're going to be looking at me saying, John, you've been my friend, you've been my buddy. I said, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? How can you deny me? Well, first you helped me out. And then a terrible situation happens where communications was the key of trying to solve things, and you just wanted to be a pain in the ass. You turn back into the old gangways and try attacking. You think you're safe. But now you get into a low point and you look for me for help? No. Only because you kept insulting living crap out of me and screaming that you're sorry now. You should be. Forgive your ass, but I ain't helping you. Which makes me a rotten sorry son of a bitch, I guess. If the guy deserves a second chance, I still have to weigh the options. Does he or does he not? Knowing that he'll backstab me again. And if it's deliberately the second time, it's like, fool me once, fool me twice. Where's the shame? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I must be dead or brain dead. But to curse this guy out left and right, it's not worth it. Then let him live his life. He's got to be answerable. He's got to be answerable to himself. He's got to be held accountable, transparent, and accountable, like I have to be. I'm no angel. I'm no saint. But I'm not a guy out here attacking people left and right because I got to burr up my ass. And I still have to consider why I got to burr up my ass in the first place. Things I have to deal with. When it's regarding somebody else that's going to be making bad remarks concerning about a heavenly birthday, well, they haven't lost. Or else they haven't loved enough. And if they have loved enough, then they haven't lost. But if they're still going to be a pain in the ass about it, I guess maybe they didn't have enough love. As I understand it, the more love that you had, the greater the pain is. If it takes nearly every single day to cry for my family, then I really must love my family that much. And it hurts. And right now, she must be obeyed needs to go out, so that's my job right now.